Hey buds, welcome back to Matables and welcome back to the next chapter, the volume installment season of RWBY. Season 5, volume 5. Look at that, we're here. We're about halfway through, and I know a lot of people aren't really expecting to enjoy this volume as much as they need to, but hey, we gotta go through it regardless, and I'm still very excited to see what the fuck this is going to incorporate in any capacity, alright? Even if this is just like straight 14 episodes of lore or backstory, I would love it, alright? I am obsessed with this show. I fucking love RWBY. It is probably one of my top 5 favorite shows of all time now. I know, it's high praise, but like, already at this moment, I love this show, alright? I've been listening to the intros nonstop, and I can't help it. I love it. So thank you so much for forcing me to watch this show, and thank you so much for making me fall in love with another thing, as always, alright? I appreciate you guys, and I love to share this journey with you, and I am going to try to encapsulate and absorb every kind of fan for RWBY as possible. All right, I just love it. I love the characters, love the fighting, love the lore, love the story, everything. It's fantastic. So thank you so much for being here. This is Welcome to Haven. Oh, these episodes are longer now?
City of Mistral.
Oh, that's right. Before we get started, I didn't get to talk about this because it's been almost less than a week since it's happened. But we're going to be doing a charity event this Saturday, which is not the YouTube. This is not for you because this has already been like a month or two like past. But we're doing the charity event for the Trevor Project, and I said that I would do cosplays for the Trevor Project if we hit a certain goal, which we already hit before the thing even started. So I will be doing cosplays from RWBY for some RWBY reactions once the stuff comes in, and also I'll be doing cosplay pictures and transitions and videos and all that shit for these cosplays. And you probably want to know why I'm saying plural is because I was planning on doing one, but something happened, and now I'm doing two. All right, I'm doing two, and I've chosen my favorite character and a character that I think I could cosplay well. My favorite character is Yang, so I'll be doing a gender bend version of Yang, and I'm doing a Crow cosplay as well. I ordered both the weapons, and I am finessing my way through getting their costumes and just making it look somewhat decent for you guys. So expect that in the next few weeks. I don't know when everything's going to come in, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Sorry for the extra long intro. I just wanted to, be clear that, hey, it's coming. Cosplay stuff is coming.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Almost there.
We're going to the academy. So we're going to the other school. Interesting. I wonder what that's going to be like, and if it's going to be anything resembling close to what we experienced over in where we were from. I already forgot the name of the place we were from. Fuck.
I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh yeah, fuck me up. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. Look at these people. Oh my god, everybody's so beautiful here. What the fuck?
Vendors here will sell you just about anything, whether they should or not.
Huh.
They really made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch. And stay away from the lower levels.
I will not stay away from the lower levels. Oh, fuck me. Every time we see an NPC that's just right down my alley, and god damn it, have we not talked about Catgirl 1? I mean, I guess Blake would be Catgirl 1, but I guess her mom would be Catgirl 2. Regardless. Sheesh. Sign me the fuck up. Elijah, please. I would like to go to here.
So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral.
Stop simping over the women, please. I can't help it. Oh my god, I just look at her. Yeah, I will give you anything you want if you're bratty like that leaning up against the wall. Oh my, legs crossed. Please. Ma'am, I'm weak. I am a weak, stupid guy. Alright, yes, do I have my wallet here? No. Doesn't matter if I have anything in it? I don't, but still. Whatever. What am I supposed to do? Nothing. Accept it. Appreciate. We appreciate here. Oh my god.
But they'll die.
Look, If we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight.
Yeah, well, that's probably what I would have started with. I wouldn't have started with, hey, I don't want to do it. I would have started with, what do you, like, what can I do? I'm like, I am not a fighter. This is not a gun or ship. I'm like, we just have a bunch of random stuff on board. If you want, I can bring you as close as possible, but I mean, I cannot stray too far from my path. What? What?
Hello? Hello? Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
I wonder if that was sass from Nora or if it was actual concern, because I'm like, Nora wouldn't be far off of using that as like trying to find people just being loud, and obstructive. So I wonder, like, because normally I'd be like, all right, she's being a little sassy, but I'm like, well, she might actually be like, have you tried louder? Should we scream it? I feel like that'd be more of her personality than the sassiness.
Get ready. There could be trouble.
Jeez, of course he holds his fucking... You're using a great sword. All right, this is what you do with daggers. But also, how strong are you that you can wield a fucking great sword like that? Sheesh.
Ah!
Okay, we killed him.
Scared me half to death. Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies.
Everywhere. Everybody is like this everywhere, and it drives me crazy. All right, I love being on time, and I love responsibility and being held accountable. All right, I love having responsibility. I would have been out there 20 minutes before they got there just to make sure, just in case. Yeah, maybe that's a people pleaser thing of me, but like, oh my god, I would hate this. I would be like apologizing profusely if I fucking wasn't paying attention to the time. But no, like, my priority is time. That's it. Lionheart, come on, dude.
Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children.
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this...
Yeah, everything is, like, all the facial emotions are so much more in depth now. This is actually kind of crazy. Like, every shot now has significantly more face. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, they did, you know what I mean. The emotions on like, that we're reading through just their characters, what they're illustrating is a lot more in depth. But I'm kind of curious on now why it's not being protected, or if he thinks he has someone protecting it, but it's actually the villains, and we're like a little fucked.
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
It feels very Disney, because like a normal would be like, so, is this going when I thought it would? But Disney's like, so, is this? And like, fucking eyes, and like, it's just like it's more animated, right? But that's the charm of it. What is this? Are those mushrooms? Or little trees?
Unbelievable!
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this.
Okay, I see the similarities. But look at Mom. Look at Mom in the background being a little cutie. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, she's so cute. She's not even concerned with the energy of the men right now. She's just like, how do we do this?
It's enough to sway the faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it.
Oh, fuck.
And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please, just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
Shit.
You're going to have to make me.
I am a little nervous about this because everybody is not like, she has her family and son, and that's it. And this seems like she is in a position where she is significantly in over her head if she's got the entire White Fang potentially against her, right? So that leads me to my next little rant, or not even rant, but my idea is that, like, even though I would love for Yang to see her sister, I feel like Yang might be coming to Blake. Because I feel like in order to fight this off, we need everybody we can get, and I feel like Yang would come to check on Blake. And I feel like it would be really nice to see her here. She was on the boat, right? Isn't that where we last saw her, was on the boat? So she could be coming the same direction.
I know.
And I wonder if people think that, like, I don't know if this is just the first episode. I guess we'll see once we start the second episode. If people think this one had a pacing problem or just, like, wasn't the same because it was them switching to double-length episodes. Where, like, I'm sure that gives you a much harder time trying to get footing of, like, how things are paced and, like, told, you know? Because if each episode's double the length now, I'm sure going from 10-minute episodes to 20-minute episodes is significantly different for your whole production. You know, so I wouldn't put it against them whatsoever.
Not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsman and huntresses here.
Okay. Things are bad.
Things are definitely bad, and I completely forgot about the other maidens, if I'm being honest. I was so, like, sucked into, like, what we're just doing currently that I'm like, oh, they might be trying to collect all the maidens and absorb all their power. What if they try to put all of the maidens into Cinder and just make her... What do you call when you shove 4 people into one person? I don't know, and I don't want to say anything horrible, but, like... I don't know if they're just trying to juice up their, like, table, or if they're just trying to juice up one girl to have all the power, which would be a lot. But then, like, are you just doing it just for pure strength, or do you unlock something once you collect all the girls, you know?
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child.
Shit.
She ran.
Okay.
Abandoned her training. Everyone. That was over a decade ago.
What the fuck? Okay, so they're like, hey, we don't need to defend this because no one knows where the fuck she is. So no one can access it regardless. So we don't need people to defend it because no one can get it. You can't touch it. It's just like losing a key to a chest. Which, yeah, I mean, the chest is... Well, I mean, the chest would have to be bolted to the floor or some shit, right? For it to not be able to be stolen, but, like... God, I guess. Ugh, it's a little funky, but I mean, we still really need to find him, especially with Crow and his, like, buddy of his crow buddies, the murder of crows. They should be able to have good enough surveillance where they can fly around constantly to look for. Because if they know what she looks like, ish, I feel like it will take time. But I mean, in 10 years, we should have been able to find her by then.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news.
Why?
After all these years, where?
Where?
I did some digging around.
Just the little, his little shove to the guy's just like, I'm doing some digging. Listen, don't touch me.
Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Fair.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
Few weeks?
A few weeks?
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
A few weeks? Yeah, dude, you know how much happened in, like, a few days? A few weeks? We'll be lucky if she's still alive, potentially.
Leo, maybe you didn't
Leo. Because Lionheart. Gotcha.
hear me.
Is he supposed to be another person of, like, history or something that I need to... I think I'm giving up on this game. It's too much thinking for sometimes. I get the Leo portion of it, and that's where I'll leave it at.
Unfortunately,
fight your sister?
and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that...
I was waiting for him to finish his sentence, but he just kept fucking going. When he said, I'm not the man I used to be, he looked at his hands like this. And usually, like, when you're a fighter, you're like, I'm not the man I used to be. Or like a weapon. Like, it shows that maybe with him, with Lionheart, I don't know if his weapon would be like claws. Psst, I'm not the man I used to be. Psst. Claws would be pretty sick too, though. So I don't think he's a Faunus, because I feel like it would have been like some kind of claws. But his weapon might be claws. You know, it'd be cool if like having like a claws that are also like a like grappling hook. Psst. Pretty sick. It'd be pretty cool.
But he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Jean. I understand that you probably want some kind of vengeance on the woman that killed your woman. Somehow. But you are, probably still the weakest person in this room for sure. Maybe out of everybody that we know. You have a long fucking way to go, my man. All right? Not saying that you can't do it. And I would love a redemption arc, but there's no way. I think Ruby's gonna be the one to fight Cinder when it comes down to it. But like you, I don't know, dude. I'm happy with your progress, and I'm definitely getting more warmed up to your character, and I'm rooting for you. But like, you getting angry at this, I'm like, you gotta focus. You gotta lock the fuck in still. You still need all of Volume 5 to practice. Maybe by Volume 8 or 9, maybe I'll be like, okay, maybe you have a chance. But as of right now, I can't even fucking fathom it.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure.
Sure.
We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
He's just a little goofy to this guy. I don't think he likes Lionheart. You know, he shoves him around. He gives him an attitude. He's like, dude, you should have been waiting outside. And he's like, comms are up. Make sure you call me. it's just I'm gonna start doing that to people.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
What's in the corner?
Likewise.
Likewise. What are you revealing here? What is this? What? What?
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
Leo Marie. Okay, so you're definitely working with them. For sure. You son of a bitch. So now everybody knows what the Spring Maiden is, and that's just gonna be a fucking disaster. You don't look happy with it, so maybe you're trading some kind of piece on your land for this kind of work, which it's a little messy. But I mean, ultimately, you need to kind of work with the good guys here, because obviously this is not going to work well for you by the end of this volume, most likely.
So,
I also just realized that RWBY has a red cape just like Crow does. She has the same weapon, she has the same the little cape thing. It's very cute. His outfit's a little bit more casual, but hers is more adorable, so ideally both. I like both.
what do we do now?
You four head back to the house.
It was just the way I heard it. You forehead. I was like, what do you mean? Don't call her fucking forehead. No, you four head back to the house. I heard you forehead back to the house.
Need a drink.
Oh, here it goes. Typical uncles. Is this where you saw the cane, right? This is the end of the last part?
Yeah. I'm supposed to tell you. I'd like my cane back.
How the fuck does that work still? Like, just, like, has Ozpin always been jumping between bodies? You know, does he have a body picked out? Is it just random between anyone in his vicinity? Is it, like how the fuck does your potential semblance work? And also, has this happened significantly more times before? Because also, when you're the Ozpin body that I knew, potentially if that's the only one, or if there was but one beforehand, whatever the fuck it may be, like, it seemed like you controlled that body by the end of it. So what's gonna happen to Oscar? Because, like, it didn't seem like there was two people talking, unless they got really used to it and just really, like, synchronized. But I'm just really kind of concerned for Oscar, because I'm like, there's a chance that he would just lose his consciousness for Ozpin, and I would hate that.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Actually, I know this is most likely a stretch. Actually, all right, we're just gonna talk our way through it, because there's a lot that could happen with this. The only thing that we've seen that is somewhat similar to what the fuck just happened with Ozpin and Oscar, right, is the same thing that happens with the girls, the season girls, because they, they, or at least the Fall Maiden was gonna go into Pyrrha's body. And I wasn't sure at the time, because I remember having this discussion, because I still think about this, of, like, would she lose her consciousness if the Fall Maiden did go inside her body, or would she just remain the power? But also, what's her name? Cinder did not lose her consciousness, because she's still who she is, I think. Unless someone's, like, fucking screaming inside her head and she's just not listening. Or maybe that's why she can't speak, potentially. So I'm not entirely sure, but maybe Ozpin not necessarily would be one of the girls, but maybe he's the wizard that, like, the girls were seeing. And I know that, like, I talked about, like, potentially, like, he could be someone very important, could be Ozpin, but also could not be. But also, this is just, like, a random, like, yap session of that similar kind of progression with going inside other people's bodies. Respectfully. Well, also not respectfully, in a way.
Aren't you a little...
I love theorizing about the show. There's so many fun things that can happen. I just, like, ideally, I get answers for everything.
young to be drinking?
My girl. I need to get the aviators too, right? I need to get an outfit that's not as, like, dramatic as this. It's going to be a dumbed down for sure, and I probably won't do the mechanical arm at the moment, but I love it. Just, my girl.
Seriously, not too bulky, not too lean. You're
just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
It's a Goldilocks thing, right? You're not too hot, not too cold. You're just right. Right? I love that.
And your hair.
Don't touch. I just want to sit with the shot for a second. This one felt good, because sometimes this doesn't happen. This only happens in my head when I want them to get fucking destroyed. And yeah. Fucking get them, sis. Fucking send them. Knock out that tooth. Beautiful. What the fuck?
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy.
I just love some of the NPCs they put in, because like, you could tell that like they all were like slowly getting to voice acting, because like obviously like you're not using like some of them are professional voice actors or actresses, and some of them they're like, hey, you want to just voice a character? Like, yeah, sure. And like that's why I think about like Michael, because like even though Michael voice acts a character in this show, he's son, I don't consider him necessarily a voice actor, but he is now technically because he did the show and stuff like that. So like I find him more in the intermediate. But then you have the people like this bartender who are like, this one's on the house, and it just feels like a Skyrim NPC. And you know what? I think it just adds to the charm of the show. There he is. Why do you keep looking? Can you just start saying stuff? Like, stop going around to people and just be like, hey, we need to talk. Close the door.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a ruby rose here?
Why?
See, that's when you know you got true ones. A child is at the door. It's like, hey, is Ruby here? And Nora's like, what the fuck do you want? She's a real one. Absolute real one. Good for her.
Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
Oh. You have silver eyes.
Do you... What? Do you know about that? Is this an Oscar thing? Because we already knew that as Ozpin. So now you know about that. Why do you know about that? Because most people don't. What the fuck? Why do I feel like that's a significantly bigger reveal than I think?
Who are you?
Well...
Come on, dude.
My name is Oscar Pine.
This is why the fucking episode is double the length, is because Oscar likes to fucking wait 5 minutes before saying a goddamn word. And episode 2. These are 20-minute long episodes. They doubled the length of these bitches. I mean, or 6 minutes more. You know, they added a good heaping of more show. And we're right back to this bitch.
Are we ready?
This bitch. Yo, what's up? Hello? Don't smile at me like that, you freak. All these alleyways are like so ominous. What the fuck is that?
After you.
Is this the artifact?
Your Grace. Are you there?
Grace? Oh, Mother! Oh, this is her phone. It's so cute. Oh.
I'm still just so fascinated by this creature. Cinder, dear, are we coming through?
I hate this. He always fucking does this. And I'd be like, can you stop interjecting for 1 fucking second? This call is not about you. It's about Leonardo, all right? Stay the fuck away from me. Oh my god. I hope she's the one that kills this bitch.
Can you see us clearly? Well, as clearly as you can.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Oh, goody. You've recovered.
Your report.
She can't talk now.
What is it?
I wonder if that was a voice actor call where, like, she wasn't available at the time to voice. Actually, because it was supposed to be, oh my god, what's her name? Oh my god, the cosplayer, right? She voices Cinder, so I wonder if she still voices Cinder, and if she wasn't available during the 4th volume where she wasn't talking, so they just used some grunts in the meantime, or if they ended up having to replace her or some shit like that.
Once we have what we need.
Understood.
Not you, Arthur. Tyrion's in need of a new tale.
What happened to his old one?
Guess.
The silver-eyed girl?
Well,
it will be done.
What could you do to fix that? Are you an engineer? Are you going to make him a metal tail and then he's going to be like just a version of Yang? Or do you have some kind of like fucking sciencey thing that can help regenerate Faunus's attributes?
Ozpin's most trusted, and yet now... You will have the power I promised you when the time is right. But remember that it comes with a cost. If Ruby Rose has learned to harness her gift, then you must take care to protect yours.
Does that mean that they have a similar gift? Does that mean... I don't think Silver Eyes means that she's one of the people, because like they're all in separate areas and like they know who they are for the most part. But like the Silver Eyes thing still drives me crazy of like, what the fuck does that mean exactly? And I know we went into kind of a discussion with it with one of the episodes in the last volume of like, maybe it's like a child of light or something like that, which it totally could be. But still, I'm ready to dive into that lore a little bit more.
There's only so much I can do to aid you. And Cinder, before you go, inform Tyrion that I wish to have a word with him.
Do I have to talk to him? Can somebody else call Tyrion? Can't you use your like octopus cell phone and talk to Tyrion? Do I have to like have him in my vicinity at all?
Where are we?
Nowhere good.
Also, there's a chair, like, right fucking here. Can't you just sit in this cockpit room? There's no one, like, watching him necessarily, and if he has to take a video call, then you go into the cargo room. Like, I feel like you don't have to sit back there. Oh my god. Ideally, you should, like, have some kind of defense. Even, like, a little, like, auto turn or something, like... If you can get swarmed by a bunch of bees, you might need a little bit more defenses. Also, we should have people like scouting these areas and stuff like. I don't know. I feel like ships should not be on their own. Okay. The activation of said dust is very interesting because she did something different for each, and we haven't really dove too much into the actual relationship of dust and the mannerisms of how they work, I guess, because like she just swung to do the air thing, and then she had to do this like finger like swipe, like she Tinder swiped to get the fire activation thing. But I wonder if there's different ways to activate said dust to get it to use different properties or to different like maybe she could do like a fire flamethrower or like fireballs or like a fire rune, like potentially. So like, just how does dust work with each person? Well, because like, if it's loaded in like a gun, technically it should just always be used, like each one should be used the same way because you can trigger. But then the sword counts as like a catalyst. I don't know. There's a lot to like break down and think about it with, and I don't want to do it too much yet because I don't even know if they're gonna drop that much into it before we get back into the other World of Remnant lore videos.
Going, kid. We are in the clear.
Let me see it. Yeah, there it is. Big bitch coming in. Yeah, let's close that fucking door.
It's a Queen Lancer!
What?
It doesn't give a shit about your dust. Interesting. Oh, the fucking... You're gonna blow the fuck out of this thing. Oh my god. I mean, it'll work. He's not gonna be happy about it, but I mean, you'll survive. I feel like that explosion itself should have been 20 times that size. That is like, what, like a few hundred grenades going off? There's no way. Oh my god. So now you got rid of all, this guy's gonna lose his fucking job and you did nothing to this bee. You just ruined a man's life. Me next. Oh? She's doing it? Oh, you're gonna have this thing fucking slam dunk on this bitch, which is honestly a pretty good idea. I didn't think you were ready for your summon yet, but like, this could work. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. We were doing so good. I thought you were just gonna, I thought she was gonna fly down in it. And it seems like for the summons, she has to like stay in like a channeling state in a way to make sure that like it does whatever she wants it to do, I guess. But like, I thought you were just gonna grab that fucking thing and slam it into the ocean. I could have sworn that was gonna work.
So I want you to listen when I tell you that the White Fang will not attack Haven Academy.
High Leader Khan, I am begging you.
Khan?
You should beg for forgiveness.
Khan. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Jesus, look at her. I can join the White Fang. I could pull off some ears or antlers or something. Sheesh. Let me serve.
You have justified humanity's campaign against us. And for what? Empty promises from a group of humans? Humans we still know nothing about and come and go as they please.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. They are kind of problematic, aren't they? They are the problematic problem.
One of them yourself. Hazel!
You want Hazel to do the talking?
Took you long enough.
I really think something's wrong with his throat. Is he okay?
I'm just asking for a moment of your time.
The longer you stay here, the less of a chance you have of leaving alive.
I'll take those chances.
Yeah, why do I feel like he can erase everybody in this room? I don't know. Again, we know that Adam is very strong, and I'm sure she's also very skilled. But like, his confidence and his chillness with it is like, this room isn't really a problem for me. Oh?
What are you doing?
What's right for the Faunus? From this day forward, I will be the one to lead the White Fang.
If you fucking think so. Good for you to be able to plan this without her like having people like, well, I guess her people are not her people anymore, but oof, I would be infuriated. So they're probably going to imprison her, and then Blake is going to try to break her out, and then she's like, well, she's not that bad compared to Adam, and then ideally, like, you know, that's we get on the White Fang side by breaking her out and kind of taking down Adam. And I don't know if that will happen necessarily in this part, but I think that's what needs to happen.
If you think I'll just step aside and follow beneath you, you're wrong.
I know. Thank you, Sienna.
You were there when our people needed you.
I need to pause it because otherwise I want people to leave this part in. Okay. Never mind. We lost her. Oh, and then lifting her off like the ground, like even just like an inch, just so she has to like dangle there is like, oh god, that fucking sucks. Jeez. I liked her. Yeah, maybe I was biased a little bit, but still, like, I still liked her.
They need me now.
Fuck you, Adam.
I'm sorry you couldn't see this through to the end.
Jesus. Oh my god. Gravity hates her.
Nobody needed to die today.
I disagree.
Oh, here we fucking go. Angsty Boy 101. I disagree. I am excited for anyone to knock your shit in. All right, I don't know who the fuck is gonna. It has to be Blake and Yang, right? If they both got to tag team you and beat the shit out of you, hell yeah, I would love that. But also, I could see it being anybody. But I think I would like it to be one of them.
We just hit the jackpot.
Yep. Hey, yo. Let me see the credits. Me next.